Crispin here with Trent Heights, owner and founder of Heights Performance. I met him after tearing my ACL in February of this year. We just kind of serendipitously connected. He is a wealth of knowledge on functional fitness, and I'm moving from the fortune of having him as a physical therapist to a performance trainer here today, actually. Woo woo, congrats.
That's right.
But a little bit about Trent. He's going to talk about himself, and then we're going to look at how to do functional breathing and a couple other techniques that he's helped me along the way with.
Yeah, so Trent Ezell, owner, founder, co-owner with my wife, Heights Performance and Heights Physical Therapy. And we come at things a little bit different around here from a developmental perspective and foundational, fundamental, functional movements. Putting those things together to help people perform better at whatever they may do. From elite skier sliding on rails or 75-year-old single older female in Gunnison County. So whatever it is, we help people perform better, and that's what we're going to teach you a little bit of today. So Scott wanted me to talk about breathing a little bit today. It's just the initiation of core stability, basically. If your diaphragm doesn't function well, you really can't initiate core stability and move well through space. So to promote proper diaphragmatic breathing, we want to move the ribs that attach, or that the diaphragm attaches to. If we don't move those ribs, the diaphragm can only move so far. If it only moves so far, number one, you're not as efficient breather. Number two, you're unable to stabilize your spine as well. Your diaphragm attaches to the front of your lumbar spine and is a secondary spine stabilizer. So I'll usually have a client put one hand on one side and I'll put one hand on the other side. And what I'll tell the client is to feel those ribs, when you initiate the breath in, feel those ribs move out into your hand. Okay, so you'll feel an outward motion and a little bit of an upward motion in the front of the ribs, but you don't want the belly coming up. If you're doing belly breathing, that's more of a yoga relaxation breathing. It's not really a functional performance breathing technique. That's going to elongate your abdominal muscles and render them a little bit less helpful during stability. Also, if you see the sternum coming up, then they're going to be prone to using their upper traps and their neck muscles to breathe, instead of stabilizing the head and the neck, shoulder blades, and thoracic spine. So we really want that lateral rib expansion to allow that diaphragm to move as far as possible, to allow as much oxygenation as possible, and then initiate spine stability.